चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। यस्यान्तानादिमध्यं न हि करचरणं नाम गोत्रं न सूत्रं नो जातिर्नैव वर्णानुभवति पुरुषो नानुपुंसं न च स्त्रीनाकारं नाविकारं न हि जनमरणं नास्ति पुण्यं न पापं नो तत्त्वं तत्त्वमेकं साचसमरसं सद्गुरुं त्वं नमामि सद्गुरुं त्वं नमामि। सनातन धर्म शंकराचार्यರು and all my gurus, I offer my namaskaras and I also welcome you all for today's recap of Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. This may be around 25 to 30 classes we have done. So Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. So the recap of all the classes today I want to complete, so that when we are going to Tattva Bodha, these are all the things are very important to remember. So that's why I am doing all the recap. Once recap is done, we are going into the text of Tattva Bodha, and that will continue. So Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, we are now doing a recap. Recap means this all the classes of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So far, what all we have done, all the 8 limbs, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, dharana, samadhi. All the 8 limbs we have done in detail. All the details will be recapped. And I hope it will be useful to all of you. Let us start. Patanjali Yoga Sutra is, in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the Ashtanga Yoga comes. Normally we know yoga means a yogasana, something like that. No, it is not only asana. Asana is one of that. Because in 8 limbs, yama, niyama, asana is the 3rd limb. Then we have a lot of other limbs like pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So people are getting confused. Yoga means asana. So that should not be our nomenclature. So we should understand yoga in detail. Yoga means it is Ashtanga yoga is there. All the Ashtanga yoga itself is not Patanjali Yoga Sutra has not written. So it is something more than Ashtanga yoga is there. So this Patanjali is Adishesha avatar we have seen, and he has written this 196 sutras. He has written. Sutras are called as aphorisms in English. It is one sentence, one line sentence is there. Like Yogascha Chitta Vritti Nirodha is a famous aphorism. So like that one aphorism, if you try to expand, you can write books. So like that, so many books can be written on each aphorisms. So much depth is there. It is a condensed essence. That thought coming and that thought expanding the thought is very, very difficult. And so many other translations are available in Sanskrit. From Sanskrit to English, translations are available because only one sentence is there, but one sentence, all 196 sutras, aphorisms. If you type in 10 font, A10 fonts in any of the Arial or any of the font style, it will only take a quarter of the or half of the A4 sheet. A5 sheet is sufficient to print on the 195 sutra, 196 sutras. That 196 sutras, if you say today, whatever available in the libraries of the world, maybe more than 20% of the book is available on the yoga, meditation, and all the things. That means 20% of the world book containing this only. That means 196 sutra, only the quarter or 1/5 of one half of the A4 size or A5 size. Half of the A4 size is A5 size. So 196 sutra can be written on a postcard like that. If you can imagine, that postcard can be written. But such one postcard written, this one is available in so many books, like 20% of the world library on meditation, on everything is available. It is available, so much is available from only this 196 sutras. That means how much it is containing. It is just like an atom bomb. Atom bomb is very, very small nucleus. So that is packed and it is bombarded. So like that, this is also very concentrated thoughts. And only such people like yogis can write. This also, Patanjali is also a yogi. So he has written his Ashtanga Yoga, his Patanjali Yoga Sutras. It is called as Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So these Patanjali Yoga Sutras are called as Yoga Darshana Shastra. In Hindu philosophy, Darshana Shastras are there, Shad Darshanas are there. This is one of the Darshana is Yoga Darshana of Patanjali. So much famous, it has got added 196 sutras only, it has become one Darshana Shastra. It is there. 196 Darshana Shastra, Patanjali himself has divided into 4 chapters, 4 padas he is calling. So 4 chapters is called 4 padas. The chapter 1 is known as Samadhi Pada. Samadhi Pada is having 51 sutras are there. 51 aphorisms are there. 51 sentences of this Yoga Sutra. It is containing Samadhi Pada. Chapter 2 has got 55 sutras. It is called as Sadhana Pada. Chapter 3 has got 56 sutras known as Vibhuthi Pada. Chapter 4 consists of 34 sutras. It is known as Kaivalya Pada. And our Raja Yoga, this Ashtanga Yoga is called as Raja Yoga. This Raja Yoga comes in second chapter and in the third chapter. That means we are not seeing the chapter 1 and chapter 4 of the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. And most of the people only limited to Raja Yoga. So this Raja Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga is available in the chapter 2 and chapter 3. Even chapter 3 is not full, is there. First, some few sutras, out of 56 sutras, only few sutras are available in the beginning, in the Vibhuthi Pada, and Sadhana Pada also, out of 55, few sutras are also available in the Raja Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga. So that means it is very limited, around 45 to 50 sutras only available totally between second chapter and third chapter. Both put together 111 sutras are available, but out of that 40 to 50 sutras, chapter 2 and chapter 3 is described Ashtanga Yoga, and we have seen only Ashtanga Yoga, and Ashtanga Yoga is also called as Raja Yoga. So Raja Yoga contains these 8 limbs: Ashtanga Yoga, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So each limb, somebody has raising the hand. The raising the hand can be done at the last, sir. If you are new, all the question answers will be answered at the end of the session. Please hold your questions till the last. You note down and all the questions can be answered regarding to today's subject. So what are the Ashtanga Yoga 8 limbs? The first one is yama, niyama, asana, third one, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So in this, totally what he talks is yogascha chitta vritti nirodha. That means what is yoga totally is all our problems is not with our body so easily. All our problems is from the mind. So yogascha chitta vritti nirodha. So chitta is doing work. Chitta is doing work in what fashion? So it is creating lot of thoughts. So the lot of thoughts, the conscious mind will think, subconscious mind will think, even it will percolate to unconscious mind also. Then our personalities are decided by these 3 consciousness. So this, whatever the chitta vritti, vritti means these are all the thoughts. Chitta means mind. Mind creates lot of thoughts, and this lot of thoughts is giving us lot of trouble. On an average, around 60,000 thoughts will come in a day. In that, a majority of the thoughts are repeated thoughts. Yesterday also I got some 40,000 thoughts, and today also the same 40,000 thoughts are coming in a new avatar. It may be coming. But another 20,000 thoughts are new thoughts. Out of yesterday reaction, out of yesterday thinking, out of last yesterday's imagination, all these things put together, another 20,000 thoughts are coming. And 60,000 thoughts to manage and handle is very, very difficult. Our mind is getting hijacked because of this chitta vritti. Our mind should be available to do the work. 1. Mind should be available to enjoy life. 2. So mind should be available to progress in life also. Because mind is attending the 60,000 thoughts and it is hijacked. all of a sudden some emotions will come, some feelings will come. Because of that, all these 60,000 thoughts are creating the emotions and feelings. 5 minutes back, I was happy. Now I am unhappy. Another 1 hour afterwards, I may be really happy. So many fluctuations in the mind is there. If the car has to run smoothly, engine should run smoothly. So engine is strucking and it is going fast, all of a sudden it is going slow and sound making, and your journey will not be very happier journey will be not there, and you can't reach whatever the destination you want to reach, you can't reach also because of this engine is giving trouble. So for our body mind complex, our life, what is the engine? Engine is our physical body, no doubt is there. But physical body, we are going to have good nutritious food, organic food, and all the things are there. And also we are doing a lot of exercises, gym, physical fitness, everything we are doing. Apart from that, we are taking medicines for the physical body and lot of supplements we are taking, vitamins we are taking, lot of nutrients we are taking. So somehow we are knowing how to do the physical body management. But this physical body is also getting affected because of the 60,000 thoughts. Physical body alone is not, our physical body is just like the car body. But the actual car is the engine of the body, efficiency of the engine of the car. And all the other gadgets like brake, accelerator, speedometer, and all the headlight, all the things, engine, fuel efficiency, everything matters for your life. But we are only polishing the car, we are only cleaning the glass, and that will not make our journey very comfortable. The engine should be very good. So our life journey also, the main engine is our mind. So all the Vedanta totally is working how to work on the mind. And the mind has got a lot of capacity. It can even move the mountains. So much capacity is available. But we are underutilizing our mind capacity. Vedanta and this Patanjali Yoga Sutra is how to enhance, first how to remove the disturbances of the mind. Chitta Vritti Nirodha is how to stop this Chitta Vrittis. Instead of 60,000 thoughts, can I bring it to 10,000 thoughts? Can I bring it to very limited thoughts? Or whatever I direct, only that way mind should think. So how can we direct all the things? All the Vedanta is working. Upanishads, Vedanta, everything is working. And lot of literature because of that only is available. Each person, each yogi, each rishi is working and he is thinking and he is analyzing. He is getting some glimpses. All of a sudden he notes down, and all these things become Vedanta literature. This is one such literature is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. In that we are looking into Ashtanga Yoga. In not full Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we are not looking 196 Sutra, some 45 Sutra, which is known as Raja Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. All over the world, mainly people are using this Raja Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, only yoga classes means. So we are also looking into that only. And that itself has taken 20-30 classes of 1.5 hour, maybe 30 hours of classes, maybe is there done. Yogascha Chitta Vritti Nirodha is called one aphorism. Yoga is applying brake. It is just like if you are not applying the brake to the mind, it may think even tomorrow 70,000 thoughts also may come. Somewhere we have to stop the Chitta Vrittis. Chitta Vrittis, how it is coming is in 5 folds according to Patanjali. It is coming in 5 types. Chitta vrittis are coming. So one is coming in the correct knowledge. That is called pramana. Pramana is the correct knowledge. Patanjali says the chitta is also absorbs the correct knowledge also. But chitta absorbs the incorrect knowledge only more, because incorrect knowledge is more attractive for it. It doesn't need any logic. Just a statement is very fascinating, it gets absorbed. So incorrect knowledge is called viparyaya. Pramana is the correct knowledge. Viparyaya is the second vritti. That means mind, how it is working is, this is 5-fold working it is doing. One is it is gaining the correct knowledge called pramana. It is gaining incorrect knowledge most of the time. That is viparyaya. All the knowledge, whatever we are collecting day in and out from the media and all the material world, is incorrect because it is not constant. Suppose you talk today, Europe has got 36 countries are there. Tomorrow war happens, it will become 40 countries. And yesterday some prime minister is there, today some prime minister name is changing. And even the government type itself may be changing. And all this incorrect knowledge, it is all the changing knowledge. So such knowledge only we are gaining more. We are not getting the correct knowledge. So that is our trouble of our mind. So one is getting the correct knowledge, pramana. That is how mind works. Second, viparyaya, incorrect knowledge. It collects most of the 90% of our knowledge collection is incorrect knowledge. It is all comparative knowledge. It is not an absolute knowledge. The third vritti, or the mind getting disturbed because of imagination. We do a lot of imagination. Imagination is most of the time our fear is also an imagination. So all imaginations, due to good imaginations like scientists and all, we may get, mankind may get benefited. But ordinary people like us, we get imagination, we get all of a sudden we look like a king and we spend a lot of money. And all of a sudden we feel fear that tomorrow onwards I don't have money. All the imaginations are there. All imaginations are troubling our life. So what all this troubling is, one by one he is listing. So another thing is troubling us is called nidra. It is sleep. The sleep, everybody likes the sleep. Even in the awakened stage, morning also we are dozing, and we may be open eye sleeping also we may be doing. This is also the mind vritti. Mind vritti it is making, and this is also a disturbance for our progress. Another one is smriti. Smriti is memory. It is called as memory. This memory also, we have a lot of good memories and bad memories. Bad memories we need not keep, but still we keep. Good memories also, it is a changing good memory. Yesterday my son is loving me. That is a good memory. Today he is not loving. Because of his own attention, he has got his own problem. He doesn't have time to attend me. So these two memories are, which both are required to be kept or not to be kept. These are all we have to decide. So these are all the chitta vrittis, around 60,000 thoughts. The main five things only I spoken. Incorrect knowledge, imagination, nidra and memory are the chitta vrittis are there. And these chitta vrittis can be monitored, can be controlled and can be minimized and can be stored only very useful thing only, unwanted things can be destroyed. So how it can be done? That is only yoga is talking. Yoga is talking, one is through abhyasa by practice, continuous practice. Another one is through vairagya, like detachment. Detachment means, first of all, why you get attached. So that analysis has to be done. And then detachment is, that is called vairagya. Abhyasa and vairagya, practice and detachment. Practice a continuously a good practice has to be there. Lot of good practices are Ashtanga yoga. 8 limbs are good practices. So practice and vairagya, that is detachment. These two methodology only the chitta vrittis can be controlled. That is what Patanjali says. And all the Vedanta also says the same thing. And finally, when you go to the highest level, we call it as Samadhi level. In Samadhi level, even the unwanted thoughts can be erased. And almost bad thoughts, not only from this life, even from the previous life also, can be erased. Thereby, our karma, whatever remembered in our life, that is called Sanchita karma, Agami karma, Prarabdha karma. These 3 types of karma is only responsible for our birth and for our life and death and rebirth. So this also can be erased when you go to Samadhi level, and your memory bank, your chitta is having not only this by birth, whatever you are having, all the memories are there up till now until the death, not only from this life, past life, not only past life alone, past future lives, we don't know from it has begun. So from that innumerable of number of births, all the memory is available and it is sleeping. But that sleeping memory also directing our personality. No two human beings are same. Each person thinks individually. Each temperament is different. Each person's fingerprints is different. Even eyesight is different. Eye fixation is different. Ear fixation is different. So no two human beings are same because of the imprints, whatever we are having. This imprints has to be removed. It should be made zero. So the making zero, that imprints, all the samskaras or vasanas, which is stored in the memory, has to be made at zero. That making zero is done by a jnana. That jnana, when you acquire, it becomes jnani. When he becomes jnani, he will be transcending from the birth and rebirth will not be there. So that is called moksha, that is called liberation. So the liberation is reducing the daily chitta vrittis. Apart from that, all the memory, whatever is stored, not only from all the births, this birth, everything can be erased. There is a rubber. The rubber means eraser is available. Vedanta is a eraser. So in Vedanta, if you go on studying those things and applying in your mind and practicing it, with that, all the vrittis, all the memory bank can be erased. Thereby, I will not have any prarabdha karma. I will not have any agami karma. I will not have any sanchita karma. Thereby, I don't have any rebirth. That is called liberation. That is called moksha. That is all possibilities are there. And that is how the Vedanta, our Sanatana Dharma, has found it. And at least if we don't believe in our rebirth and all the things, who doesn't want freedom from all the worries in this life only? Who doesn't want to enjoy the life, present moment? So everybody wants that. So everybody wants that, but nobody knows where to get it. All the where to get it only available in Vedanta, not available in any scientific books. Scientific books also only it will study the psychology. Psychology is a personality trait. You behave like this is a psychology. He behaves like that is a psychology. But here your totally personality itself, how it has come is studied. and that has to be modified. So that possibility is available in this Ashtanga Yoga. On the Ashtanga Yoga, we will be looking into that. And in Ashtanga Yoga, he divides all this in the chapter 1, whatever I said, no, 5 vrittis, 5, all those things he discussed. In the chapter 2, he is discussing another 5 obstacles. So you have learned what are the problems, but when you want to make abhyasa and also do detachment, you are getting entangled with 5 obstacles. The first obstacle is called avidya. It is called as ignorance. Asmita is the egoism. I feeling is there. No, that is also a hindrance. That is also troublemaking obstacle is there. Raga is attachment. That is a passion. Dvesha is anger. Aversion is there. Abhinivesha is clinging to life. So we are all clinging to life. So these 5s are getting obstacles because our life, we decide this is the life, but we don't know what is the real life. If Vedanta tells also what you are living is not a good life, there is a good life is there, but still you cling to old life only. That is called abhinivesha. So these 5 are having difficulties, obstacles are there. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha. All these things we have discussed in our classes. Ashtanga Yoga is making what is the sadhana we have to do. That sadhana is discussed in 8 limbs in order to come out of these difficulties. 5 plus 5, whatever we have discussed. Even apart from that also, the yoga aphorisms describes there are 9 types of disturbances are there in life. One is vyadhi. Vyadhi is called sickness. Second one, they call it as sthena. It is called as disinclination. It is called as disinclination. Even for the good things also, we have sometimes not interested. Even for the bad things also, we are not interested. Sometimes towards life itself, we are not having inclination. So that is also another disturbance is there. Samshaya, our mind, these are all the disturbances here. They have already listed, and how it should be eradicated. All the disturbances is the yoga. Samshaya is the doubt. Our mind always doubts. So the correct knowledge, it will not doubt. A correct knowledge only it doubts. If I say this is hot, the paint is wet, you don't believe. You want to touch and feel and say it is hot. You have to burn your finger only and then say. And if the paint is wet, if I say you will only touch and feel the paint is wet. So that is the samshaya, that doubt is there. If somebody said you are not able to listen, but if the same somebody says elephant is flied in that village, elephant having wings and it has flied like that, and that elephant goes 1,000 km/h, you believe immediately. You are not even this one doubting. So where you are doubting, where you are not doubting is creating problem in life. Pramada is there. Pramada is carelessness. That carelessness is always there. Carelessness is defined in Vedanta, in yoga, it is called as deliberate mistakes. Knowingly making mistake is pramada. So how many of us we are knowingly making mistakes? Most of us, most of the time we are doing it. We know we have to get up at 5 o'clock. We are not getting up at 5 o'clock. We get up at 7 o'clock, run car rashly, and we go and tell a lie in the office. All the things we are doing, pramada, carelessness. Because of that, this is also one of the difficulty of our lifestyle and our mind finding it difficult to how to eradicate. These are all like a COVID for the mind. So many COVID already I have discussed the 5+5. Now I am telling another 9 also. So many things. So further someone so many things is I am bringing only the important things for you. What all mind is having trouble? Why mind is not coming into our control because of all these things. The another one is called as alasya. Alasya is a laziness. It is the sloth. So we have laziness that we start a project very beautifully. First day, second day we'll do. Third day there is a laziness comes. Like that the project will not be over, progress will not happen. This is also another difficulty mind is having. Avirati is there another difficulty. Avirati is rati is we are interested in something. Rati means we are enjoying, we are having something. Virati means opposite of enjoying, opposite. I know that it should not be enjoyed. It is giving me trouble. So then I have to apply virati. That means a break. I should not do that rati. That is called virati. Avirati means I don't have the capacity to make virati. So that is called avirati. That is called non-abstinence, the worldly mindedness. We are immersed in all the pleasures only, sensual pleasures. It is not essential pleasures are short-lived, and senses only you are pleasing the senses. This is avirati means I should have the control on the senses. If I don't have the control, it is called avirati. Mind does not have the control. Mind having a problem of avirati. So Bhranti is another dasha. Bhranti is what is right looks to be wrong. What is wrong looks to be right. This is Bhranti. This is called hallucination. It is just like a fantasy. We imagine so many things, but most of the thing is not true. But all this Bhranti is also another problem for our mind. It has to overcome. How to overcome? It is all yoga is telling. This is another difficulty the mind is having. Alabdha bhumikatva is another difficulty that is called non-achievement of a stage. For example, it is called as failure to gain a ground. If you want to make an MS in America, you have to have a step-by-step methodology. You have to have a 4 years degree, 10 plus 2 plus 4 degree should be there. But if you do 10 plus 2 plus 3 degree, you are not eligible to go to America. Then they have a GMAT, GRE and all the things are there. Apart from that, after that only you are eligible to apply for some American university. So these are all the stages, no? Up to high school is a stage, PUC is a stage. After that, each of stage is there. In education, I am talking. So this each stage, I am not able to reach the stage. Is mind itself decides not required. I don't want to. Why I have to go to America, or why I have to gain PUC, why I have to make BA. All the things it will make so many people get dropped out. It's only education, but not education alone. In life also, so many stages has to be achieved. Not achieving the stages, the mind relaxes. That is called alabdha bhumikatva. Non-achievement of a stage is also a difficulty for the mind. Anavastitatva is called as instability. It is called as anavastitatva. Anavastitatva instability means I decide and then it stays for only 2 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 day, but that stability is not there. I again forego that. Thereby again and again doing the same thing. Restart, restart, restart. I wanted to reduce my weight. So I started from 1918. So every year I am restarting, but I am not able to. Stability is not there in doing my exercises. This is another difficulty of the mind. So I have already listed these 19 difficulties. Yoga and Vedanta is only teaching how to overcome this difficulty. How to overcome this difficulty only. It is all mind related. Nothing God, nothing Krishna, Rama, Bhajan, and all these things are not there. So for all these things, Patanjali has designed what on the sadhana. It is called Raja Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga sadhana. It is 8-stepped and 8 limbs are there. So he has very cleverly, he has made into 8 steps. So first 2 steps are called yama and niyama. It handles our external aspect of life. We are always connected to external world. Apart from me, our mind has to transact in the world. It has to adjust to the world. It has to interact with the world. And when you are not properly transacting, you are getting failures, difficulties, unhappiness, and all. So yama and niyama he is describing that. I will go further on that. This is building our external character and moral personality. So first yama and niyama is helpful because we are doing, interacting, transacting with the world, even including wife, son, children is the external world only. It has to be done. So in order to be very carefully build this external personality, moral personality, we have to practice yama and niyama. So secondly, step he is talking about asana and pranayama. Asana and pranayama put together, it is improving what personality? It is improving moral personality? No, it is improving physical personality. So all our joints are there, bone is there, it has to get strengthened, flexibility should be there, nervous system is there, all the physical body, whatever is there. And pranayama means physical body, the breathing, oxygen supply, everything has to happen. So this improves the physical personality. Out of 4, first 2 limbs are improving the moral personality. Second 2 limbs are improving the physical personality. Third of 2 limbs, that is 5th and 6th limb, pratyahara and dharana. So that deals with which personality? It deals with the mind directly. It is a psychological personality. It is psychologically how I have to control, how I have to do all the thoughts related, everything, and indriya related, everything will be there. All these things is improving the psychological personality, the pratyahara, the 6th step and the dharana 7th steps improves that. And dhyana and samadhi, which deals to the spiritual personality, the 7th and 8th step. The spiritual personality is questioning myself, is the way is right, what I am living. And by doing this life, I am making a lot of papa and punya. Again, my karma bag is getting full. Again, I have to take birth, rebirth. All the thought processes will be discussed in this dhyana and samadhi. So it is making your spiritual personality. So what yama and niyama talks? Yama and niyama talks about ahimsa. Yama has got 5 steps are there. Ahimsa, non-violence is there. Himsa varjanam. Himsa, you should not do himsa. Not only for the human beings, even for animals, plants, even if you go to an inanimate project, you go to mountain. So you go on carving your name. You are damaging the mountain, no? You are having freedom to enjoy, but you are not having freedom to destroy. Who has given permission to destroy a nature? You can enjoy, You can be with it, you can have the feeling, everything you can do. But you are doing himsa. Even for the plants, you go onto the branch, jump onto that, you will break this one branches of the tree and all you are doing. It is only you feel your enjoyment is important. So these are all has to be very beautifully. We have to understand ahimsa towards plant, and this one has to be done. And including animals, people, and even non-living things also, we should not do the himsa. Second, he is talking about satya, truthfulness. But every day, how much lie we are doing? Why you have come late? I know I have not got up, but I say traffic jam is there. You know, today strike is there. Today the last train has not come. All the things we tell 101 reasons. Even if you go home, somebody says, why you have come late? You have gone to the club, you have all drinking and all friends, everything you have enjoyed, but you are going, you say, I have a lot of work. So in the office, that client, this client, international client, and all the every now and then I am telling lie. Everybody is telling lie. So we have made it as a practice. We are not noticing it. So such bolo. It is called Satya. We have to understand Satya. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat, satyam apriyam. So that is what Vedanta says. We have to always tell the truth, not tell the untruth. That should be on our dashboard. Continuously we have to observe. That is called yama. The third he says is asteya, the non-stealing. What you say, sir, you are telling non-stealing. We are all grown up and we are all graduates. We are not stealing at all. And you are telling stealing. Stealing not in the kind. You are stealing. You are stealing. You have to do 8 hours of work. Are you doing 8 hours of work? You are doing 4 hours of work, seeking salary. Another 4 hours you are stealing. The stealing is like that. It is not stealing in not only the kinds. Only poor people or some greedy people may steal. But whatever we so-called honest, we are stealing lot of things. Somebody's confidence we are stealing. We are telling him, no, 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 if you go there, you will not achieve, don't do this and all. We stop him. And we are, what is that we are stealing? We are stealing his confidence. We are instilling him fear. So his confidence, we are removing, putting fear in him. All these things, day in and out, we are doing it. This all it should not be done. Asteya. Brahmacharya is, it is called as, Brahmacharya is not getting married or something like that. So getting married and sticking to your own spouses, husband and wife, extramarital affairs, extra beyond the limitation, it is dharma allowed. You feel it is enjoyable, you are right. But if other person also, he feels my wife is beautiful, he want to enjoy my wife, then what is that? Whether you accept that? So like this, if I am starting making bad behavior, the whole world will also start making bad behavior. The effect of that also, I will be having that. Brahmacharya is all male-female transaction, inappropriate transactions between male and female, inappropriate, adharma. That type of transaction, both in physical, verbal, and mental level. No, sir, physically I am not even touching, but verbally I am enjoying with the girl, with the other sex. So that means also, that is also brahmacharya we are not following. Mental level also. I am only enjoying mental level only, not even touching. So that is also brahmacharya against that. So your mind is getting disturbed because of that. So you have to control all these things. Aparigraha, it is called non-greed. Non-greed is we are holding things. Today, each of our house, if we see how much of the things you are using, how much of the things you are not using, 20 to 30% only usable things are there. Rest of the things in attic, cupboard, below the cot, above the cot, and all the things which you are not even touched for years is available. And this is unnecessary accumulation. And not only accumulating in the type of the things, even in the mind also unwanted contents. Media is giving lot of contents, you are holding it. It is giving disturbance. So you should not have the aparigraha, means avoidance of accumulation of the holding should not be done. Aparigraha. So these are the five niyamas. Yamas are there. Niyamas are called shaucham. Shaucham has got internal purity, cleanliness, Bhashya Shaucham and Antas Shaucham. Bhashya Shaucham physically, me, my body, my surrounding, my house, my village, my road, my street, my country, all the Bhashya Shaucham is there. We have to do. My house only I keep clean. Bus, car, rail and all everywhere I am making kachada. I take my food, sambar falls on the seat. I don't mind. But in my sofa, if sambar falls, I will be shouting. In car or in train, bus, no problem. So I have a double standard. Bhakshya Shaucham should be done very meticulously. Antas Shaucham is the internal purity. Internally, our mind has to be purified very clearly. I have a lot of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, this anger and all the feelings. Every bad feelings are available internally. I am not purified at all. I am not cleaning. So I have to clean that by all the meditation and all the Ashtanga yoga. So Shaucham, Antas Shaucham, Bhakya Shaucham, both should be practiced. Santosha is the contentment. Unless you have a contentment, you cannot achieve happiness. Santosha is trupti. It is called as contentedness. The contentedness, how to get it, is we have to learn from the Vedanta. So we go through that. That we have done a lot of detailedly this. I have done Santosha. So then the third aspect of niyama is tapaha. Tapaha is called as austerity. Austerity means I have to do tapas, not like a rishis, whatever they have done. So tapas is whatever I know good, I have to practice. So all the tapas has to be done. In the tapas, we have up to 25 years, we have taken the loan and made our living. My parents, my society, my surroundings, teacher, even an auto rickshaw driver has helped me up to grow 25 years. It is not free of thing, it has not come. You have to return. Even now, after 25 years, you are capable of giving it back. You have to give back everything with interest. So we have to do the tapa. Austerity means we cannot lavishly, when I am able to earn also, lavishly spend. You have forgotten 25 years of your loan. So who has paid that? Who has created all the utilities for you? So you have forgotten. You also have the responsibility to make the utility for others. For the others in the world, you have a lot of responsibility. Another 75 years, you have to work for the responsibility of the society. You are not working means we are not living a human life. Tapaha. Swadhyaya is the scriptural study. We may study a lot of Google, YouTube, all the studies are there, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp and all. It is not called study. Swadhyaya is the scriptural study, a systematic study has to be done. Ishvara Pranidhana is I have to reduce my ego and I have to surrender to the Lord. Lord is the universal consciousness. That universal consciousness has to be surrendered. I am not the great person. I am making myself great itself, thinking great, making very great, is the problem. The mind is creating you as a great, and that itself is creating problem. You are not be happy, you will not be happy. If you want to be happy, you should learn how to Ishvara Pranidharana surrender. So 5 niyamas, 5 yamas. So he is talking, and in detail I have done that. You can go and see the videos. Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga English videos will be uploaded in another 1 week. This week, almost everything is getting ready, and we are going to upload. And you see that, and again recap also you can see. The third limb is asana. Asanam is most of the sadhana, like meditation, pranayama, and dharana, everything we are doing by sitting position. Asana is that. Not yogasana is not very much dealt by Patanjali. Yogasanas are not from this book. It is another book in the 9th century. Hatha Yoga Pradipika they have written. From that, all the yogasanas are there. So whereas Patanjali Yoga Sutra is around 500 BC, before Christ means, so 2022 plus 500, 2572. That year he was born, and he is written that Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So asana is Stira Sukham Asanam. His aphorism, his Patanjali Yoga Sutra says Stira Sukha Asanam. Only 3 words are there. Asana is Sharira Sthiti, the sitting posture he is talking. Asina Sambhavat, he says. Sthiti and Sukham also should be there. And these 2 things should be very clearly, we have to work on that. Another is, in order to do all the sadhanas, we have to sit, where to sit, what time to sit, how to sit, what is our body position, and all these things are called desha, kala, asana, and sharira sthiti, and also it is called as another breathing techniques also. So all the things put together, asana is there, asana siddhi. The place of sitting, where to sit, we have done detailedly which place we have to sit. Time of sitting, that means I want to do meditation, I want to do pranayama. What time is feasible? We have learnt. Asana is how to sit. Squatting in a triangle position, folding the legs, maybe possible means Padmasana, otherwise Sukhasana. All the things, asana sthithis we have done. Deha sthiti means your spine erect, neck erect, and your eyes slightly up 30 degree. All the things are Deha sthiti we have seen. And Usirata, that pranayama, that breathing, how it should be there also, we have seen that. So asana has created so many things. And also he talks about the cloth. And what type of cloths? You should not having a tight cloth. All the elastic is holding. You cannot do all the things like that. And you should, as far as possible, you have to use cotton cloths, loose cloths, all the things we have discussed in detail. And that is called asana. Asana, next he talks about pranayama. Pranayama is the 4th stage. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. Pranayama has got 2 words, prana plus ayama. So normally we are breathing. Why do we need pranayama? So breathing is uncontrolled breathing. It happens whenever you are happy, one way of breathing is happening. Whenever you are angry, you are breathing fast. Whenever you are lazy, you are breathing in one nose only. So another nostril you are not breathing. So these are all haphazardous breathing, what we are doing daily, morning to evening. That is not correct breathing. So pranayama means, prana is breathing, ayama means controlled, regulated. The regulated breathing is called as pranayama. That is pranayama is very much essential. If you are not doing pranayama, it is very haphazardly and our other health also will get affected. How to do pranayama? Lot of things have been discussed. The pranayama is the pranamaya kosha improvement is there. We have pancha koshas are there. Annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. Pranamaya kosha is sandwiched between annamaya kosha and manomaya kosha. If you control pranayama, that pranamaya kosha, if you control pranayama and make a regulated breathing, controlled breathing, your annamaya kosha, the physical body also come to control. And your gnanamaya kosha, that is called the psychological body, no? That mind also come to control and body also comes to control because it is in between layer. Panchakoshas, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. These all the three will be coming into your control only by practicing pranayama. Your physical health also will improve, your mental also health also will improve. So you will not get very quickly anger, temper, everything will not come. You are suddenly falling sick, cold, cough, all these things also will go. So that's why pranayama he has mentioned. Pranayama is the fourth step. Pranic energy has to be enhanced. So pranayama is the fourth step. He has already worked on that. So the pranayama when you are doing, so we take oxygen, but it goes and distributes into pancha prana. The pancha prana is working for 5 physical systems. Physiological systems are there. Respiratory systems are there, digestive system is there, excretory system is there, reproductive system is there, circulatory system is there. All the systems, again, we have the whatever we breathe, that will be distributed as 5 pranas. That prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. So all the 5 pranas, it will control all these physiological systems. So all these physiological systems can be monitored by making good pranayama. Pranayama itself, lot of pranayamas are there. Ujjayi pranayama is there, anuloma, viloma pranayama is there. So many things are there. Pranayama has basically having 4 steps are there. First is inhalation. It is called purakam. So you are inhaling the external air into your lungs. So that is the inhalation. It is called purakam. So then immediately you are not throwing out. There is a certain time duration you are maintaining it inside without exhaling. That is called kumbhakam. That is called antar kumbhakam. So then you are exhaling. That is called rechakam. It is called exhalation. After exhalation, immediately you are not inhaling. So there is also external stoppage is there, that is called bahya kumbhakam. There is no breathing happening at that time. There are 2 stages breathing is not happening. The breathing happens inside, the air is holding. The holding is called kumbhakam. For a certain period, the exchange, the oxygen and blood has to get exchanged. For that, some time is required in the lungs, so the holding is required. And then exhalation. And all the carbon dioxide should go, they should not mix with this. So till such time you have to hold, then fresh air has to be this one. So these 4 steps are there, but doing these 4 steps itself in a different methodologies are there. Lot of pranayama techniques are there. Kapalabhati, Bastrika, sectional breathing is there. Sahaja pranayama is there. Chandranuloma pranayama, Suryanuloma pranayama is there. Alternate rostral pranayama, Anuloma, Viloma pranayama is there. Ujjayi pranayama, Shitali pranayama, Sitkari pranayama, Sadanta pranayama, Brahmari pranayama. So many things are there. Apart from that also, we are having lot of kriyas. So we are putting water from this nostril and bringing the other nostril, the whole nostril, this one has to be cleaned by water. From here to there, salt water will be getting cleaned. And in advanced cleaning methodologies also there. All these things are put together. It is called as pranayama techniques. Pancha koshas in the pratyahara is there. Pratyahara is the next fifth step. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, we have seen. Pratyahara. Pratyahara is, we are, what for you are working. If you are thinking what is your life means, you are pleasing or you are making pleasing of your sense organs. Your eye wants something, for that you are working. Your tongue wants something, you are working for that. Your stomach, this one, tongue means stomach only. So like this, your ear wants something, for that you are working. All these 5 sensory organs you are pleasing. Also 5 karmendriyas, hand, leg, that also wants something. Your sexual organ wants something, and your digestive system wants something. So these are all the 5 jnanendriya and 5 karmendriya. Apart from that, your antahkarana chatushtaya, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, mind want to acquire so many things. These are all the things you are chasing. That is not your life. So your life is what you are doing because of the demand of all these 19 things are there. All the 19 instruments are demanding something. In order to fulfill the demand of the instruments, you are working. You are 100 years of your life, you are spending towards that only. Whereas Pratyahara says, most of the wants, whatever is there, if you are satisfying any want, if you think that your all the 19 instruments will not ask one more demand, no. If you complete 10 demands, it will ask 20 demands. So fulfilling the demand cannot diminish the demand. That is why Vedanta says, Ashtanga Yoga says, you have to not start fulfilling the demand. Fulfilling the demand will not solve the problem of your life. You will be struggling, running till the last breath also. Fulfilling the demand, instead of that, you have to make an inquiry. Why do you having this demand? And these are all the demands legitimate. Okay, I will give you. These are all the demands not possible to give. You can restrict. This is called pratyahara. Pratyahara means you have to direct. Now you are going behind the sense organs. Now sense organs you will be having control, and you are driving the sense organs. This is called pratyahara. Pratyahara, how it has to be done, has been detailedly discussed, and all the how to work with the tongue, how to work with the eyes, everything we have worked on that. So this is called the 5th step, called it is pratyahara. Then dharana. Dharana is a chitta bandhasya dharana. So this 10 indriyas controlling is pratyahara. So this dharana is controlling the 4 internal organs. 4 internal organs are mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Mind, intellect, memory, and ego. This is the 4 layers the mind is working. Desha, bandha, chittasya dharana. So we have to have dharana in the sense we have to fix these things. If you are not fixing, it will wander somewhere. Where to focus, where to do. This all the practices has to be practiced through dharana. In dharana, we have discussed vitarka dharana and vichara dharana, ananda dharana, asmita dharana. These 4 types of dharana we have discussed, and how to focus all these 4 elements. Mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, how to do. For example, if you want to take a good photo, if you want to lead a good life in your this one, it is just like simple as if you want to take a good photo. First, you will wait for the light, proper lighting, proper focusing. Your lens is there, camera is there, just like that click, it will come, blur image will come. You have to focus. That focusing itself is called dharana. If you focus, you get a beautiful picture. If you don't focus, you will not get a good picture. This focusing is very important. This focusing in life is also very important to enjoy. If we want to have a good life, we have to focus. Focusing is called dharana. Dharana we have detailedly discussed. And then we come to dhyana. Dhyana, dharana, dhyana, samadhi is called as internal sadhanas. First five, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara is called external, physical body related and physically internal, external world related. This dharana, dhyana, samadhi is internal mind related. So mind related sadhanas and external related sadhana 5, mind related sadhana 3. Put together it is called Ashtanga Yoga, 8-limbed sadhana. So in the dhyana is very much important. Whatever dhyana is called meditation in English. Meditation, by doing just meditation, you cannot achieve liberation. You cannot do have the moksha sadhana. You have to basically, you have to have jnana. Now we have lot of ajnana is there. The correct jnana, correct knowledge is required. Then only we will get into this one. In order to get the correct jnana, the knowledge, the mind has to be having focusing power. For that, the meditation will be done. So even by doing dhyana itself, can you get the knowledge? No, not possible. You have to work with the Shastra Jnana, Vedantic Jnana, not the worldly science knowledge and all. It's only for breadwinning. In order to improve your mind, body, and your moksha, Shastra Jnana and Guru direction is important. Dhyana alone cannot give you. Dhyana, by doing dhyana, you are going to get some mystic powers. So if you are doing dhyana for getting mystic powers, you need not do for that. Mystic powers, through that you cannot get moksha. Mystic powers cannot take you to the moksha. So if you are doing dhyana in order to acquire mystic powers, it is of no use. That is what it says. Dhyana, it is not making any magic, black magic and all those things. It is not, should be used for dhyana. You should not do that. And dhyana is not for improving the health itself. Health improving is only a byproduct. You are going to temple not to receive prasada. You are going to temple for seeing the God and making prostration to the God and talking to the God and giving gratitude. I have a lot of things in my life because of you. You have only given whatever that I am having. For that, I am giving you thanks. That is the gratitude giving. You are going to temple. Instead of that, asking for some more things, if you are going for temple, it is not good. Or at the same time, you are going for temple only to get Pongal Prasadam, Upama Prasadam, Laddu Prasadam, because that is very tasteful. That means you are going to temple itself is not correct. Similarly, if you are making meditation only to get health benefit, that is similar to going to temple like that, it happens. You should not do that. So what is the benefit of dhyana? Dhyana is, first is relaxation will happen. The mind has to relax. Mind is dealing with 60,000 thoughts. It is doing very heavy work. So it has to be relaxed. It is the first is meditation is working for relaxation. After relaxation, mind has to do the concentration. The concentration, if you are not doing, where do you focus? If you want to aim something, you cannot aim properly. So that is why I have discussed on the relaxation meditation. Concentration meditation is the second, this one. The first is called Vishranti Dhyana. Second one is called Ekagrata Dhyana, concentration meditation. Then I have discussed with expansion meditation. So we are only confined to me, my wife and my children only. I am not having the beyond that, because up to 25 years I have engaged the world. He has helped me. And now also I am taking help of the world. Who will give all those things back? We have to expand to the world level. It is called Vishalata Dhyana. It is called expansion meditation. We have discussed detailedly how to do that expansion meditation. Mind has to expand. Another one is we have done value meditation. So we have to do value meditation means all our internal the whatever the bad things are there in the mind, everything has to be cleaned, and good things, good values has to be given, bad values has to be removed. That is called guna adana, and all the adana and pradana, adana, and you are removing also and you are giving also. So these are all has to be done. That is why it is called Maulya Dhyana has to be done. That is called Samskara Dhyana. It is Chitta Samskarana Dhyana. It is called value meditation. We have discussed in detail. So these are all the 5 stages of the dhyana we have done. And the final dhyana we have done is, what is that? Is Vedantic Dhyana. Vedantic Dhyana, what we are doing is, our mind needs fresh information. So I said in the Chitta Samskarana Dhyana, the value meditation, dosha apanayanam guna adhanam. 2 things. We are removing the impurities and giving more good qualities to the mind. This is called value meditation. Vedantic meditation is what all the good focusing things are required in life. That is means moksha means what are the things required, how to achieve moksha. That is called in 3 stages. It is done Vedanta Dhyana, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana is the Vedanta scripture knowledge Shravana, and Manana means all the doubts has to be cleared, and then Nididhyasana means we want to dwell within that. Just like the pickle example I used to give you, the pickle has got the bitterness. Lemon, for example, has got the bitterness, very hard. You cannot chew by your teeth also. It is very sour. So when you cut it and put it in a jar with salt, keep it for 2 months or 3 months, what happens? The lemon will leave away its bitterness. Lemon has become soft. Lemon, the sourness also has gone, and it has acquired some salt and also lot of spices into that. Now it looks very tasty, and it is also your tongue buds, taste buds will give you a lot of saliva, and also easily it can be cut by your teeth. So all the things the lemon has modified into not usable lemon to usable lemon. Usable lemon outside, if you keep it only 1 week, it will be available. In the form of pickle, the lemon is available for 1 year, 2 year also, it's available. So that is how your mind, you have to take it to that level. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. In Nididhyasana is dwelling with that knowledge is called Nididhyasana. So this is the dhyana I have explained. One more dhyana I explained in the first stage is called Japa Dhyana, Mantra Dhyana, Mantra Japa Dhyana. The same name repetition, when you are doing, your mind comes to focus. So I have discussed 6 meditation techniques in detail. Next, finally, I discussed with Samadhi. Samadhi, I told you, This is the advanced stage of the dhyana. Their reality, you have to dwell. Now we are dwelling with the mind and ego. So we have to transcend the mind and ego and live with the Atma. So living with the Atma is called Samadhi. In the Samadhi, I have discussed there are 6 varieties of Samadhis are there. Internal Samadhi and external Samadhi is there. Internal Samadhi has been divided into 3 varieties. Antardrishya Anuviddha Savikalpa Samadhi and internal object associated Savikalpa Samadhi, internal word associated Savikalpa Samadhi. Like that it is there. Internal Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Similarly, external also 3 types are there. External object associated Savikalpa Samadhi and external world associated Savikalpa Samadhi, external Nirvikalpa Samadhi. These are all the Samadhis I have explained. Apart from that also I have explained Buddhist and Zen meditations. In that Zen meditation, there are 3 major meditation in the market is famous. One is called mindful meditation. How the mindful meditation is done, I have explained. And also Anapanasati is another meditation we have seen. Another one is Vipassana meditation. These 3 also I have explained in detail. So totally Ashtanga Yoga, all the 8 limbs with all the required knowledge, sadhana methods, everything I have explained. All the videos I am going to upload in the next week. For all details, you can go one by one. It will be a playlist. It will be made 1 to 18 or 1 to 19. It will be serial number wise. It will be there. Go one by one. It will be giving you a lot of information. Please work on that. These 2 sadhana chatushtaya is required, and Ashtanga Yoga sadhana is to be understood very well before going to Tattva Bodha. All of you go to YouTube. Please subscribe. Now only 915 or something like is there. At least make it 1000. Then it is 1000. The YouTube channel will live as live. Otherwise, they will remove. Less than 1000 subscribers are there. The YouTube channel will not come when you put Ananda Shankara, Srinivasa Prasad and all. It will not come. It will go in somewhere in deathbed. So I request all of you, please subscribe, make it 1000. Then at least it will be living in YouTube. Otherwise, it will go in a death account. It will be died like it. So it will not come up at all. Please, all of you help make subscribe. Each one of you subscribe. Make your family members to subscribe. Making 1000 already up to 915 has come. Another 85 numbers is not a big thing. All of you subscribe and help. It will be living. All the things, lectures will be available, useful to you. With this, I am concluding Ashtanga Yoga recapping. धन्यवाद. ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.